To the people not like me, and to the ones who are. If you've ever sat in the cheap seats of a stadium, the back pew of a church, the comment section of the internet, or, God help you, a family group chat, you already know the great human hobby isn't art or science or commerce. It's drawing circles. It's deciding who's in and who's out, who gets the benefit of the doubt, and who gets the blame. We've been doing it since the first campfire, long before we had names for the tribes, and we're still doing it now that we have hashtags. We like to think the problem arrived with racism or xenophobia, as if bigotry were a software update that rolled out in version 2.0 of Homo sapiens. But history has notes, and they are not subtle. People who looked the same, prayed the same, spoke the same dialect, separated by a few miles of river or a hill with a better view, still found reasons to disagree, then reasons to divide, and, on schedule, reasons to fight. The Greeks couldn't quit feuding with other Greeks. The English managed centuries of family drama with enough roses to open a florist. In every age and every geography, we've been astonishingly creative at carving the world into us and them, even when them look suspiciously like us in a different hat. Racism and xenophobia are brutal, present tense realities. They're not relics under glass, but they're also examples of a deeper reflex, an older itch, the urge to tribe up. If it isn't ethnicity, it's religion. If it isn't religion, it's class. If not class, then neighborhood, alma mater, baseball team, operating system, coffee order. We will build a rivalry out of anything with a logo. We do it because our brains are efficient. They love shortcuts. They were calibrated on savannas where quick sorting could save your life. Friend or foe, safe or dangerous, with me or against me. The trouble is, we're no longer dodging tigers, we're dodging each other. And when the world gets complicated, these shortcuts get cruel. So we form gangs and congregations and political parties and text threads named the real ones. We label, we flatten, we mistake disagreement for disrespect and indifference for danger. Then we outsource the work of separating to algorithms, thrilled to oblige. We build echo chambers with great acoustics and then complain about the noise. Even within minority communities, subcultures, orientations, movements born from the need for solidarity, we fracture. We police each other's vocabulary. We gatekeep authenticity. We create purity tests tight enough to screen out the people we came to save. We become the bouncer at our own door. It's easy to feel gloomy about this. It's also lazy, because the same human brain that draws hard circles also redraws them. The same instinct that narrows us can widen it. That's the plot twist history keeps giving us, and it's worth saying out loud. Our species has a second hobby. We build bridges, we invent compromises, we change our minds. We did it when we decided that left-handed people weren't suspicious, that people who married outside the village weren't traitors, that a different faith wasn't a different species, that a different skin wasn't a different soul. We did it imperfectly. We did it too slowly, but we did it. So yes, the urge to other is old, but the capacity to enlarge the circle is older and better, and ours to practice. The question is how. First, we have to stop pretending harmony is a feeling and start treating it like a craft. Feelings wait around, crafts get work done. Craft rule number 1, cross the wires. The more identities you carry, the harder it is to hate someone who shares even one of them. When the same person is your coworker, your neighbor, your fellow parent in the 4th grade pickup lane, and the short stop on your Tuesday night team, your brain gets confused about where to file them. And confusion is the crack where empathy grows. A society should be engineered for cross-cutting ties. Schools that mix neighborhoods that blend, teams that rotate captains, workplaces where the org chart isn't a caste system. Make it hard to live in one label. Craft rule number 2, make contact a habit, not a holiday. We do unity like a special occasion, once a year on a stage with a banner. We need reps, shared projects that matter, Not panels, not selfies, jobs. Fix a park, build a clinic, debate a budget line that's too small for everything and just big enough for compromise. We isn't forged by agreeing on ideas, it's forged by finishing things together. Craft rule number 3. Change the incentives. We subsidize polarization with likes, shares, ad buys, gerrymanders, and party primaries that reward pursuits and punish bridge builders. We can redesign systems to make cooperation the winning move. Open the primaries. Draw fair districts. Reward bipartisan bills with floor time. Teach media literacy like it's civics, because it is. If you make it cheaper to be reasonable, you'll get more reason. Craft rule number 4. Learn to argue beautifully, not with volume, with rigor. Steel man, don't straw man. State the other side's best case before you make your own. Presume good faith until it's proved otherwise. Ask questions that could actually change your mind. If your debate prep sounds like the warm-up for a roast, you're not arguing, you're performing. Craft rule number 5. Expand that moral imagination. Stories do what facts can't. They make strangers legible. We need films and novels and plays and journalism that humanize the people we're warned to fear. Not propaganda, portraits. Complexity is contagious. And finally, reclaim awe. It's embarrassingly hard to hate someone when you're both staring up at the same night sky or holding the same newborn or trying to assemble the same piece of flat pack furniture without using words the newborn shouldn't hear. Awe reminds us we're small together, and small together is another way of saying one. Let me be clear, none of this is a Hallmark cure. There will still be con artists and ideologues, genuine threats and necessary fights. Boundaries matter, justice matters. Accountability is not the enemy of unity, it's the prerequisite. Expanding the circle doesn't mean erasing the line between right and wrong. It means drawing the line through actions, not ancestry. Through choices, not categories. So what do we do tomorrow morning? We start small. We invite the colleague. We subtweet to coffee and tell them we're switching to subtitles. We turn the family group chat from a courtroom into a kitchen table. Less prosecution, more potluck. We join a board, a PTA, a union, a neighborhood council. We build something with people who make us slightly nervous. We practice being citizens of a republic that includes the part of the town we don't drive through and the channel we don't watch. We ask better questions. What do you fear? What do you hope your kids remember? What would it look like if you got 60% of what you want and I got 60% of what I want? And this is the trick. Most people got 100% of what they need. We remember that we the people is not a description, it's an assignment. The work isn't glamorous. There are no soaring strings under the dialogue. There's just the ordinary heroism of showing up. The humility of being wrong aloud. The courage to be the first to say, I may have misunderstood you. And the discipline to say it again when the heat rises. If you're looking for a grand gesture, try a small habit every day for a year. That's how cultures change. Incremental choices that become norms. Norms that become laws. Laws that become reflexes. And when it gets hard, and it will, remember the oldest truth that keeps us being new. The size of us is our single greatest invention. Bigger us, fewer wars. Bigger us, safer streets. Bigger us, better art, cleaner air, fewer funerals, funnier jokes. Bigger us, more room to be strange and precious and fully human. The circles are in our hands. We can draw them tight and call that safety, or we can draw them wide and call that home. Let's go build a home.